around May 10th, 2017. Thought I'd show you around the garden. This is where I would be planting everything if I could afford to remove some of these trees that are enormous trees. It does bring a lot of cool air because when the wind travels through these woods. But yeah, I got hit very hard with aphids, and I probably should have given them more time, but I went ahead and went with the bear fruit and vegetable systemic. It has a nicotine type drug in it or a drug that mimics nicotine. And since then, it's been a couple weeks, I think, close to it. I haven't seen, and it was on the 27th was the day of last month, so it's been about a couple weeks, and I got rid of the aphids, you know. Well, I'm gonna have to look at it. This year is winner takes all, and I feel like I won. I'm gonna at least have some peppers to eat and make some sauce this year. But this over here is the chocolate bhutlah. It's got a couple peppers on it that have started. These chocolate bhutlahs I got from the Pucker Butt. I'm no way affiliated with them, but they are some healthy plants. Same with these chocolate scorpions and the reapers. Here's a reaper here. And there's another chocolate scorpion. And the ghost peppers. This MOA chocolate came from a friend in Puerto Rico. Sent me the seeds for that. But it's an MOA chocolate scotch bonnet. And it got down to about 38 degrees the other day. And these plants, they hung in there for the most part pretty good. There's the pepper on there. See if I can get it to focus in. Because it's just a glare to me on the screen. I can't really see anything. But it was 38 one day and 40 the next. There's another reaper plant. I'm noticing with these plants there's a lot of growth nods in between the leaves. So they're probably going to blow up with some good growth. So far I've been using just Happy Frog tomato and vegetable nutrients. I think I give about a half a cup or a fourth of a cup. I can't remember. I think it was half a cup. No, a fourth of a cup. Anyhow, to all the plants. This reaper, because we had a ton of rain, soaking rain that kept going on and on this year, it lost a lot of its leaves. I'd say so far at least a third, or maybe even half. And they were turning yellow, so I give it some Epsom salt yesterday, and I think I see some of the green starting to come back, so hopefully I will start seeing some new growth starting in between these nods on the stems. This ghost pepper is really putting out the peppers. Last year I don't think it did this great. But it's overwintered, and I can see it's gonna really take off with probably growth and putting out the peppers. I'm looking forward to that. This is the Jay's Peach Ghost. Sort of looks wilted, but I think that's just how that plant is. It's got a wilted sort of like a tomato plant look to it. And I started it on 11.5. I still haven't seen any peppers on it. But, you know, I let them do what they have to at their own rate. And here's the chocolate Borg 9. There's one pepper down here. See if I can find it so I can focus in on it. There you go. It doesn't look like the traditional. There's a smaller one there. The traditional chocolate Borg 9, but I guess sometimes maybe the fruits are like that. With this systemic, it if they try to eat it, it kills them. You know, the aphids. Yeah, I kind of panicked a little bit and pulled the trigger. But this ghost pepper here is another one from Pucker Butt. I already see a pepper on there. So, I mean, the plants are looking really healthy. Over here, this Reaper, maybe not so much, but I see a whole bunch of new growth starting in between the nods of the stems, I think. This is one I seen. Well, I see a little bit going on there. And this one here is an MOA, which I don't remember where I got. But this one definitely has a bunch of new growth starting in between the nods. Like right in there, and there, and there. So it's doing good. Another MOA, which is starting some growth. I mean, it's a brutal heat out here right now to me, because it's about 65% humidity, and it's in the 80s, mid to high 80s, so it feels pretty hot. This here on the end is a chocolate scorpion, and I don't know if I showed you this one yet, but the chocolate bhutlah, I think I did. And there's a Reaper here, and another bhutlah here, which I'm probably, if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say these bhutlahs are going to put out a ton of peppers. And here's a chocolate scorpion in the corner there. But I think they got over their chill from the other day. Today is what, Wednesday, and it was on Sunday. But this is a chocolate Borg 9 here. This one over here in the corner, they don't look anything alike as far as plants go. And I think, I'm gonna guess that this one's probably a Reaper, because I know I had more than 2 Reapers, 2 or 3. I know I had like at least 3. So this little plant, I'm not expecting much. It's just basically stalled, so I think the roots are not finding their way, and I'm afraid transplant it again, because it'll probably go into shock and die. And this chocolate bhutlah is still sort of in shock, but still hanging on. But I'm sure by the end of the season it'll find its way back. These plants can really take off when they want. That's it. I put the happy frog on there, and next time they dry out, where the soil dries out enough, I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with some fish emulsion and sea kelp to give them a little boost. But this hot, humid weather is probably ideal for pepper plants. I have this ready in case the leaves start getting burned. I got shade screens ready. So it's a good thing I got everything I need, because I probably couldn't afford to buy anything more. And later on I'm probably gonna have to spring for another bag of Happy Frog tomato and vegetable, because it's got some powerful stuff in it, so I can keep them healthy. But You know, this organic matter, as it starts to break down, it's probably going to feed them. That's probably why they're looking so good right now. And that's the update. Over and out.